After the test of the first atomic bomb, Oppenheimer famously quoted this verse from the Bhagavad Gita.
He knew the world would not be the same. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on its multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." I suppose we all thought that one way or another.
This is what it really means.
Lord Krishna said, Nimitta matram bhavasarya. I have already killed all these people. You just wake up and do your duty. You just be my instrument. I am the time. When children go on this giant wheel, they are buckled up properly. Though there is fear, the parents are sitting next and they're holding their hands. They're screaming and enjoying at the same time. Have you had this experience? All these rides. Prasida Devesha Jagannivasa. You are present in the whole universe. You be pleased with me. You be with me. I am going through this terrible phase. They're like, what I am seeing is destruction. In the fire of destruction, everything is dissolving. What I consider as the highest is dissolving. And then now I see all my relatives. I see all their heads getting crushed. 100 years ago, how many people have been on this planet, or what has happened to them all? What happened to rest of the people who were born in the 19th century, the 20th century? All their heads crushed, finished. Just one day walk around in the market and just look at all the heads around you and know that one day all these heads will be crushed. Know that all the skeleton is going to be crushed, and this is what he sees. Suddenly all these kings, all his opponents, they're all dying. It's a travel in space and time that Arjuna is having. It's a space mountain. And the time leap he is taking now. And he's seeing everybody getting crushed. All lives are merging into the unknown. 7 billion people who are on the planet today are running fast. In another 100 years, 50 years, all these people will be dead. To this query of Arjuna, who are you? Now Lord Krishna says in one word, Kalosmi lokakshaya krit pravrit. I am the time in which everything dissolves, from which everything comes. It's in time things arise, and into time they all dissolve. And I am the time. I am the grand time. I am the now. This now is so deep. We are in the moment, but we have not realized that this moment is deep and vast. What Arjuna experienced is the vastness and the depth of time. That is scary. And that's what his meditation is. It is scary when the mind is small. Now, Lord Krishna is saying, look, I am the time of which you are scared. I am with you. When the time is with you, what is that fear? Time has already executed all this work. You just be my instrument. You be hollow and empty. Whatever is your duty, you just perform that. If a policeman says, oh, I cannot control the crowd, a wise person would say, hey, you take your stick and do what you need to do. You perform your duty. If you don't perform your duty, you will not be doing justice to yourself. Perform your duty and be an instrument. God loves at 2 occasions. One is when a doctor tells a patient, I am here, don't worry. I'll take care of you. Another occasion when a lawyer tells I will win the case for you. But they have to do the job. If a lawyer says, well, you can give me, I don't know, maybe, may not be. When you are a soldier, come wake up and do your duty. When you do your duty, you will be at peace. You are an instrument. If a doctor sincerely treats his patients, he has done his job. Time alone can tell you. Arjuna was unsure whether he should fight the war. He has lost all his self-confidence. That is when the Guru comes and tells him, hey, I am here, don't worry, you go ahead and fight. It's not that Krishna was very fond of fighting. In fact, he was not. 3 times he went to Duryodhana, tried to make peace. And so did Lord Krishna say, Nimitta matram bhavasavya. I have already killed all these people. You just wake up and do your duty. And you gain your credit by doing the job. Lord Krishna is connecting ethereal, subtle world and bringing him relative worlds. It's easy to live in either one of them. People live only in the relative world and have no idea about the ethereal, causal, subtle worlds. And there are some others who will just live in the subtle world. They are lost touch in the ground reality here, the ground level. And they are also lost. Lord Krishna is perfect combination of both. One feet on the ground, firmly, the other one just cross over and only a toe is touching. Rest is in the air. In his very standing, he expressed his stance. Be practical, at the same time, be the instrument of the divinity. Know that you are only an instrument of mine. Leave rest to that God. You do your job and then leave the rest to the universe. I am the time beyond the space. This is not the time that is caught in the time-space graph. There is this, I am the time which is beyond the space, wherein everything comes and into which everything dissolves. When you are grateful, your throat chokes. Now Arjuna felt completely safe. Not only safe, he woke up to the reality that delusion has gone, ignorance has gone, gratitude has taken over. He's so grateful. See, when you are grateful, you fold your hands. It's a normal practice. Wherever you go, when the heart recognizes the greatness, the bowing is a natural phenomenon. Rising and bowing is a natural phenomenon. Tremendous respect arose in Arjuna, and his folded hands is full of gratitude. He was a keen observer. Now in this situation, he is observing one thing. In this grand time that is you, the human beings are rejoicing. When you come in touch with the reality, the good people rejoice. The Rakshasas, they are scared and they run away from reality. The great man, they bow, they adore, they celebrate.